$3,986. It is day 41 of the journey to $100 million. And today, not a lot's happened. I spent a little bit of money on some coffee and some birdseed as part of a national park thing. Basically, you hold your hand out, the bird goes, flies onto your hand. But I wanted to talk about the birdseed in terms of thinking business-wise. So the gist was, you get a metal bowl that you return at the end, you pay $5 for one scoop of birdseed, and then you walk out to where the wild birds are, you hold your hand out, and hopefully a bird comes and sits on your hand. And when I was doing it, I was like, man, $5, that's great value. Absolutely smashing. They could charge so much more for this. And then I thought about it a little bit, and I was like, well, it's a tiny little scoop of birdseed. How much could that really cost? You know, and they get it delivered in like 20 kilo buckets. How much could that cost? So I did a little bit of research just before filming this video. And a 20 kilo bucket of birdseed will set you back about $35. US, that is. And then, yeah, so $35, 20 kilos. Each scoop, I'd say maybe 100 grams, possibly. And so that means that you would get 200 scoops per bucket. And at $5 per scoop, that means that you would hypothetically get $1,000 of revenue per 20 kilo bucket, which is crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. And then I thought about it and I'm like, the value, so the birds are wild, they don't have to pay for those. The bowls, like you return them at the end, so they don't have to pay for those past the initial expense. The birdseed is like basically free, and they make like $1,000 of revenue every time that they go through one of those buckets. What an awesome business model. How can I do that myself? And I haven't had much of a think about it, but just the thought experiment of how can I have something with like those ridiculous 90% margins where I do one capital outlay for a bowl, I sell a like really cheap software probably thing, and then the experience, more so than the actual product itself, is what gives it value. Currently, saying those words out loud, I think that that's what my free school group is going to do at some point. We're up to 2 members now, plus me, so 3. Ooh, what a crowd. But I think as more and more people join the group, there's going to be a certain threshold where it crosses over, and the group itself, even though it's like free, obviously, but the group itself is the value proposition for the group. Aside from all the courses and stuff that I'm going to put in there, I think that idea of having like it's free, you don't pay that much. It's like, it's totally worth it doing for the experience of being part of the group. But in terms of a business perspective, it's like, hey, look, this is literally free lead flow. Wow, I can promote my own services. Wow, I can sell like a $9 course, and then I can get more people involved, and then that makes the whole community more valuable. So, saying that out loud, I think the game plan is we're just going to smash as many memberships as I can, which is going to be more posts on Seamless Outcomes, more posts here. Sorry in advance. Well, not sorry if you decide to take action. Join that school group, link in the description. And yeah, enjoy your bird watching. I sure will, myself. And if you're new here, make sure you subscribe, like the video, comment, and let me know if you have any other ideas for how you could make $1,000 from a $30 investment. Let me know. See you in the next one.